Okay guys, today we're going to be talking a bit about locations. When you're opening up your business, you need to check out the locations of the areas that you're going to open your business. Now if you open it on the web, it's a little bit different. Obviously you don't have to look at your locations, you just have to look at what domain name you get basically. So what I would probably suggest is, when you're looking for a domain name, look for a .com, because that's a wide range that has authority on the internet. But if you can't get hold of a .com, a .net or a .org or a .uk or whatever like .com, .uk, .co.uk, .org, .net, those are the big authority ones. They cost a bit more because of the fact that the authority around them. When they try selling you the .is, I mean, I suppose, yeah, the .com just has the biggest authority on the net. But when you're opening up a shop or any type of business, you've got to look at location. Location is quite an important part, and it plays a massive part in your career if you're looking for a shop to open. The first thing you need to do is you need to actually go and study the area and the population around there, and basically the need. Basically, it all boils down to research. So you need to have a look at the demand. Once you have a demand, then you have, basically you have a business. Now the demand, you can find out if you drop in questionnaires, and you can say, if you can maybe not post it back because people probably won't post it back, but if you say someone will come around and pick it up within a couple of days, do a massive leaflet drop, or if you do that, you can do like a free post or something, so they can free post it back. They most likely fill out the questionnaire, then free post it back. But it is demand, or even stop people out in the street around the area and ask them what do they think. Do you reckon it will benefit them in any way? Now, when I went to open up my shop, the first thing I'd done was I looked around the local area, and I saw that there's actually quite a bit of competition, so I knew the demand was there. And not only that, I was looking at the location. I went into this place and I thought, okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to have a look at all the shops. I looked about 6, 7 shops, and then I decided on one. But it wasn't on one, it was on 2, so because both shops next to each other came up. Now I went in back and forth into both shops, and I was and and what happened was I decided that the shop that I was going to choose had to be in view of the road opposite. The reason for this was, at the end of this road there was a school, and the school had, a few thousand people, a few thousand kids going to this school. Now, kids obviously have parents, and they obviously need their hair doing. So if I was opposite this road where all the parents had to come down, I want my shop to be at the bottom of the road, so when they reach at the bottom of the road, that they can actually see my sign. So that's what I did. For marketing purposes, that's what I did. I was going back and forth into each other's shop, not only because of the wall space, but because of the fact that the shop was opposite a road where a school was at, and this was the major part that played in choosing my shop. So yeah, I would say it was a good choice, and I've gained a lot of customers from doing this. Now, so you've got to look at your location, you have to do your research around that location, and ask questions. People don't mind you asking questions. If you just hold a clipboard and a piece of paper and just have a few questions, just say, would you mind if I just ask you like 2 questions, and minimise it. Don't give them, oh, can you fill out a questionnaire, because people don't have the time to do that. If you say, I've got 2 questions that I'd ask you, do you think that there's a demand for this, and if so, what would you like to see in this, you know, shop? Basically, what else would you like to see? So you can get some general ideas. So at least then you can nitpick on different people's ideas, and actually probably open up the shop containing those things that people would like to get. You know, it could be anything really, any type of products, any computer bits and pieces, whatsoever. But as long as you do your market for it, there's going to be a demand. You know, and you do a bit of research around the area. And you situate the shop, you get your website up, because you have to have online presence as well these days, and you'll find that you'll probably start to progress from then onwards. So, you know, location, shop, questionnaire, and demand. Okay then guys, that's it from me today. Hopefully I'll speak to you tomorrow.